Yeah. Hey, this that special sauce. Spill that drip, I wipe it off. $1 million worth of game. Can't feel that I work too hard. Poetry on any song.
What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Doughboy Diesel, and oh man, I was just in the middle of posting another episode up for you guys here in the Doja Room, and breaking news just struck. So I figured I'm already at it. We already here, getting to it in the Doja Room. So I mean, fuck it. Let's jump right into the breaking news. So Drake has sued UMG, his label and licensing partner, um and he's taking legal action against them, and Spotify, alleging that they conspired to artificially inflate the popularity of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. So according to Billboard, Drake's filing accuses UMG of a scheme involving bots, payola, and other methods to boost Kendrick Lamar's song. So let's jump into the article here and really break down what's going on, and then I'm gonna give you my thoughts. So it says Drake has initiated legal action against United Music Group or Universal Music Group and Spotify over allegations that the two companies conspired to artificially inflate the popularity of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. In filing Monday, November 25th, the Manhattan court, Drake's Frozen Moments LLC accuses UMG of launching an illegal scheme involving bots, payola, and other methods to pump up Lamar's song, a track that savagely attacked Drake's amid an ongoing feud between the two stars. UMG did not rely on on chance or even hold on, they switching my shit up, or even ordinary business practices, attorney for Drake company writes. Instead, it launched a campaign to manipulate and saturate the streaming services and airwaves. Drake's attorney accused UMG of violating the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, the federal RICO statute, often used in criminal cases against organized crime. They also allege that, hold on, they also allege, it's a whole bunch of, hold on, let me get the ads out the way. Um, they also alleged deceptive business practices and false advertising under New York state law. The court filings are a remarkable twist in the high-profile beef between the two stars, which saw Drake and Lamar exchange a string of disses, diss tracks over a period of months earlier this year. That uh, that such a dispute would spill into business litigation seems almost unthinkable in the world of hip hop. It also represents a stunning rift between Drake and UMG, where the star has spent his entire career. First through signing a deal with Lil Wayne's Young Money imprint, which was distributed by Republic Records, then by signing directly to Republic. Lamar, meanwhile, has also spent his entire career associated with UMG, first through TDE imprint, which was distributed by Interscope, and more recently through his own company, PG Lang, which licenses through Interscope. So, in technical terms, Monday's filing is not yet a full lawsuit, but a so-called pre-action petition, a procedure under New York law that aims to secure information before filing a lawsuit. Parties named in such petitions will not necessarily be targeted in the eventual lawsuit, and the allegations in Monday's filing seem more squarely aimed at UMG than Spotify. Spotify declined comments to the allegations when reached by Billboard. UMG did not immediately return a request for comment. Drake's attorney claims that UMG carried out its scheme in a variety of ways, including charging Spotify vastly reduced licensing rates in exchange for the streamers recommending the song to users who had searched for unrelated songs and artists. They also claim UMG paid influencers to boost the song on social media and also hired armies of bots to fraudulently spike the numbers. UMG conspired with and paid currently unknown parties to use bots to artificially inflate the spread of Not Like Us and deceive consumers into believing the song was more popular than it was in reality. Drake's lawyers write. In one particular eye-catching claim, the petition claims that UMG paid Apple to have its voice assistant feature Siri purposely misdirect users to Kendrick's song. Online sources have reported that when users asked Siri to play the album Certified Lover Boy by Drake, Siri instead played Not Like Us, in which the lyrics Certified Pedophile and allegations against Drake, the rapper's lawyers write. Apple is not named as a respondent in the petition nor accused in any legal wrongdoing. A spokesperson for the company did not immediately return a request for comment. Why would UMG choose to aggressively boost Lamar's song? Drake's lawyers say it was partially because of the internal corporate dynamics at UMG, Interscope, where financial incentives for executives are largely based on the specific UMG division rather than the performance of UMG more generally. UMG schemes were motivated, at least in part, by their desire of executives at Interscope to maximize their own profits. Drake's attorneys, right? Executives at Interscopes have been incentivized to maximize the financial success of Interscope through the promotion of Not Like Us and its hold on revitalizing impact. My bad. I gotta get my shit down. On the artist's prior recording catalog. Drake's attorney says he raises the issue with UMG before heading to court, but that music giant has no interest in taking responsibility for misconduct. To the contrary, he claims UMG has actively tried to conceal its wrongdoing, including by firing staffers perceived as having loyalty to Drake. Drake has repeatedly sought to engage UMG in discussions to resolve the ongoing harm he suffered as a result of UMG's actions. The petition reads UMG's refused to engage in negotiations and insisted that UMG is not responsible for its own actions. Instead, Drake's lawyers say UMG has pointed the finger at Lamar and insisted that Drake should sue his rival rather than the label. He also claims that UMG told him that the label would sue Lamar if Drake ended up filing its own lawsuit. So that's what we have so far going on with the whole Drake and Not Like Us thing. So my thoughts on this. This is 100% valid. Now we know the K Dots and the Kendrick Hive is gonna have a field day with it. I mean, they are as we speak. If you look, the number one trending topic is Drake. Um, and niggas is gonna try to flip this for what it's not, but what you do have to realize is this is just more propaganda from the K Hive. Um, a lot of the bullshit that you're going to be seeing, and with just what I've been seeing, is people already claiming that Drake is suing Kendrick Lamar. Drake is going after, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the podcast was mentioned also in the petition because I don't know. It would seem as it mentions here that they were being paid. So it says, while historically, excuse me, payola has been thought of in terms as paying radio stations to play songs. In February 2020, the Federal Trade Commission's released guidance stating by paying an influencer to pretend that their endorsement or review is untainted by a financial relationship, this is illegal payola. On information and belief, UMG employed a similar scheme by paying social media influencers to promote and endorse the song and video. For example, petitioner understands that UMG paid the popular NFR podcast, which has nearly 300,000 subscribers on YouTube and over 330,000 followers on X, to promote Not Like Us and its video without disclosing the payment. As part of its deal with UMG, the NFR podcast published podcast episodes, tweets, and other content publicly about the song. And in a sea change for UMG's internal policy, UMG removed the song's copyright restrictions on YouTube and Twitch, thereby whistling the song for the first time in UMG history, which further incentivized influencers to spread the song. UMG's scheme to ensure Not Like Us broke through on Spotify and elsewhere worked. Not Like Us broke Spotify records, as Interscope posted on its X account. So basically, while suppressing Drake, we realized that things is getting a little shaky now. For one, for UMG to claim that if Drake goes through and or his team goes through with the lawsuit, that they're going to sue Kendrick Lamar, it's a little telling. It's a weird time for all of this to come out. I'm not going to lie, but what I do want to keep focus on is it's going to take more than lies and smoke and mirrors to take the boy out. I mean, you niggas lied. Y'all fired up the bots to make this entire song something it wasn't. It wasn't even the best song in the beef. This is the thing that they took and declared Kendrick Lamar the winner with. But quite frankly, as we're going to start seeing and as more and more information comes out, I think we might have caught UMG with their hands in the cookie jar. Now, I believe that most definitely it might have been more so on the aspect to put more money in the executives' pockets rather than a malicious, psyop against Drake. But at the end of the day, too, we know this was never fair. I said this a long time ago. I said it on a few spaces. This has been Drake versus the industry. Okay. Now, this is one thing if Drake was suing just because he lost and there's no reason, but we got real malicious intent here that says there was just foul play going on. There was foul play going on, especially when you're going to suppress my music, when you're going to put one hand behind my back while I'm battling this dude. Not only him, but several other artists. Plus, you're going against other labels, including his own, my nigga. If this doesn't show you how great this nigga Drake is, I don't know what else to tell you niggas. You really got to get on board. I mean, y'all not getting it by now. Y'all not getting how lopsided and how one-sided this shit was. This shit was never a fair game. This is why public perception and everything was what it was. You got everybody like your company mans, your Ebros, these weird ass niggas who just glaze Kendrick and glaze quote unquote real hip hop, but they didn't hear real bars going on. You know what I'm saying? They didn't hear what was really going on in this battle. They didn't see what was going on because everything was in their favor. Everything was going as they wanted it to go. So nobody looked at the weird behavior going on. Nobody looked at the million streams in like 3 minutes, in a couple seconds. So we got to be real about what's going on here, man. It's a lot of delusion in the game. It's a lot of just crazy shit going on in general. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be real about the shit that we seeing. And honestly, I feel like it's only gonna get more damning from here as far as the information that we're getting. And you know, really just breaking down, like I said, I mean, if we go back and look at the article and see what's being said, I mean, now let's be clear again, he's not suing Kendrick Lamar, but you know, online sources reported that when users asked Siri to play the album Certified Lover Boy, Siri instead played Not Like Us, which contains the lyric Certified Pedophile and, and allegation used against Drake. So it's stuff like that. It's foul play. I mean, and then Spotify boosting the numbers. We all know that this song was on a whole bunch of playlists that made no sense. They was just throwing it everywhere. So we know what was going on. We know what was going on. And quite frankly, it looks like Drake does too. And it doesn't look like he's going to stand for it. So I am looking forward to seeing what else comes out of this. I think a lot of things are going to come to light, but let's be honest. Let's be honest, OVO gang. There's going to be a lot of deflecting. There's going to be a lot of niggas talking out the side of their necks, spreading misinformation and propaganda. But look, y'all seeing it right here. We got the facts, and it's only going to be more facts that's going to come out. A nigga like Drake wouldn't deal in anything but facts. You know what I'm saying? And like niggas said last night, it's going to take more than facts to take niggas out, man. So this has been your boy in the Doja Room. I hope we see this nigga Drake go full throttle with the defamation lawsuit after this and really just take this bullshit out, because honestly, as I've seen and as we get down further and further away from the beef, we realize that these niggas can't stand on talking bars with you without mentioning Drake being a pedophile or completely deflecting from the fact of when we're talking bars for bars and how this beef goes. Drake's won it, man. Drake's won it. And they can't talk that with you. So we're gonna see more deflecting, man. We're gonna see more crash outs. I'm sure, and it's gonna be an interesting week. So let's get it. It's only Monday. You know what I'm saying? We here. It's your boy Dope Boy Diesel. We in the Doja Room, and hey, I hope we see that defamation case coming soon, man. Y'all tap in. It's your boy Dope Boy Diesel. We in the Doja Room. I'm out.